Derek Murray getting the track all blown off right now. Race number 1. You guys are up a little bit of Tuesday night. 2-wheel, 21.5, 2-heat tussle. Say that 5 times fast. Race number 1, we got Seth, Booga Bear, Godin, Kevin Ross, David Gravy, Drake LeBeau, Gavin Miller, and Daniel Detloff. You guys are up in race number 1. If I didn't call your name, yep, you guessed it. You're out to Marshall. Yep. You were thinking it, I said it. Give the fans what they want to see here. Oh, he's walking too fast for my camera. We're going to do actually one guy in the middle right there. Derek's going to take top of the hill. So, Mr. St. Martin, you want to take the bucket? That would be swell. All right, let me put my cap on my water bottle here before I get too excited and knock it over on the computer and ruin my dad's day tomorrow. Let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Let's do one lap of warm-up here. A little bit of 21.5. 2 heats. Tuesday night. All right. Everybody appears to be all checked in. This is race number 1. These guys getting a little bit out of the way here in front of the driver's stand on the warm-up lap. The order, it's going to go like this. Seth, Booga Bear, Godin is going to roll out first. Kevin Ross going to go out 2. David Gravy 3. Drake LeBeau, Gavin Miller, and Daniel Detloff. All right, we got marshals. We got cars. I'm going to call you by name. Seth Godin. Kevin Ross. David Gravy. Drake LeBeau, Gavin Miller, and Daniel Detloff. Smooth start working here for 21.5. Some of these guys trying to get in the swing of it, get their groove working for later this Friday. We got a little bit of 21.5 sweet heat round number 2. One of these unlucky fellas on the driver's stand is going to miss sweet heat round number 2. He's got to go to Tennessee. Big line dancing competition down there. Seth Godin, he is the line dancer. Usually he's wearing a 10-gallon hat, but today he's wanted to show off his new haircut he got. .105 in, 3:55 to go. Gavin Miller out front, 14.2 across the line. Gavin Miller also sporting a new haircut today. Seth and Gavin, I think they got seats right next to each other. A little bonding action here from our racers at Trackside. Gavin, 21 and a 5:01 his pace. Detloff in a 2 spot within 7/10. Gavin working up the hill. Detloff working up the hill. 14.2 to a 14.5. Gavin backing it up 14.0. 1 second to separation. Detloff goes 15.2. It's up to 1.9 now. Gavin on 21 and a 5 flat. Detloff pacing a 21 and a 5.07. 5.11 for Bear. Top 3 covered by 3.6. Little separation to Gravy. 20-lap run for him. LeBeau goes 14.1. His best lap on a 20-lap run. Within a couple hundredths of Gravy now. Ross on a 19 and a 5 flat, 210 in, 250 to go. Detloff 14-2 last time by Gavin with a 14-4. $240 in, 220 to go. 14 ones for the top two, 2.2 the split. Gavin working down the line. 14-0, hot lap of the race that time by for Gavin. 255 down, 205 to go. Detloff answers to the 14-6. 2.9 to split up front. Gavin pushing a 22 lap run now. Backing it up, 14-1. Gavin got that thing working. Over to single, driver stand tabletop. Starting to pull away from Detloff here. 3.2 the split. Watch coming down the straightaway, go high. Good moves there from Weniger. LeBeau taking over that number 3 spot from Golden last time by. Separation 0.8 of a second. Gavin opening the door a little bit here. Watch it coming onto that single. Driver stand jump. Clear now. 14-6 last time by Detloff. 14-4. It's down to 2.8 to split now. Gavin, 14-2 across the line, working his way around a carousel. Front of the driver's stand. Pink, blue, and white. That is your leader right now. Detloff in a 2 spot. He's in that blue with the yellow. Working up the hill, working directly in front of Drake LeBeau right now. Golden throws down to 14-2. Puts himself back in that 3 spot. A little computation error there. LeBeau missing a lap. Adjusted that there. That's going to put LeBeau back in the number 3 spot. 21 and a 5.09 for him. Golden 21 and a 5.12. Gravy on 20. Ross on 19. 4:30 down. 30 to go. $20 seconds left to go. Gavin out front, comfortable lead right now. Working a single, driver stand jump. Tight to the trackside curb, and Gavin opting for that short line, working up the hill. 14-4 that time by. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, gonna come down to the end here. Kevin Ross, you are done. Gavin Miller, you're done. There's David Gravy. There's Bear. Drake LeBeau is done. LeBeau with a 14-0 on the last lap to Detloff's 14-5. So it's going to go Gavin, Drake, Danny. Gavin with a 21 and a 5 flat. LeBeau 21 and a 5.07.1. Detloff 0.6. Golden doing 21 and a 5.12. 0.95. Almost doing his best run on the layout right there. Golden almost matching his best run on the layout. LeBeau doing his best run by about 1.5. David Gravy, welcome to the 20 lap club. Gravy throwing down his first 20 right there. Ross going to come home with a 19 and a 5.03. These guys getting the track blown off. Rest of these guys slapping hands, setting their cars down, finding a spot to marshal. We're going to let these guys get all sorted out. He is also in a slow pitch league, so. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. With that haircut, I thought you were going down there to play some league soccer. The little floof on top. How comes Gavin's haircut looks so fresh and yours is so unfresh? Went to the same place. Oh, Gavin got the MVP. All right, the order in this one, burn, is Steve Haler going to go out first, Derek Murray going to go out second, Patrick Wardlaw 3, then it's Jeff Weniger, Dennis Polson, and Mike St. Martin. All right, guys, I'll call you by name. Steve Haler, Derek Murray, Patrick Wardlaw, Jeff Weniger, Dennis Polson, and Mike St. Martin. Race number 2, working to opening laps right now. Round number 1, little 2 heat on a Tuesday night. All we had was some 21.5 two-wheel and a couple goofy-looking 21.5 two-wheels in there. Maybe they're a short course, maybe they're not. Only enough to run one class tonight, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to do a little sweet heat main events. 4 guys will lock in. 2 guys will bump up. They'll have 2 minutes between their B main and the A main to lock their car down, make their way back to the driver's stand. Early leader in this one with 3:50 to go. Steve Haler out front, 15-2 last time by. Hot lap of the race there for Haler. Haler working a driver's stand jump. Him and St. Martin working together right there beautifully. Haler in that white, green, and purple buggy. St. Martin in that blue to the white fade short course ride. Watch it driver stand jump. Watch it working up the hill. LeBeau looking to come in from left field right there. That's why we put him in the MVP Marshall location. Dedicated to his craft. Yeah. 1:45 and 3:15 to go. Haler out front working that switchback up the hill. Oh man, a little quick roll over there. Back on his wheels he goes. Last time by for Haler, 16.4. Going to back it up with a 16.9. 19 and a 5.05 pace. Going to hang on to that lead here. Polson up in a 2 spot. Polson working in that Wonder Bread ride. Illegal tint on the windows. That thing is way too dark. Polson currently pushing 18 and a 5.04 pace right now. Mike St. Martin in a 3 spot, 17 and a 5.02. Derek Murray on 17 and a 5.02. Those guys separated by just 1/10. Weniger on an 08. Wardlaw on a 17 and a 5.10. So all them guys, 3, 4, 5, 6, very, very close to 2:20 to go. Polson does his best lap right there. Murray with his best lap, 15.9, 16.2. Haler throwing down 16.3 from P1. 19 and a 5.03 paced off our leader. Haler closing in on his best run in the layout right now. Best run was a 19 and a 5.01. Coming across with a 15.3 there, chipping away at it. Down to a 19 and a 5.02 now. Leader working nothing but racetrack. Up the hill. In and out of the chicane. 19 and a 5.02 pace. Cross the line for Haler. 15-7, chipping away at it here. 1:40 to go. Watch it working up the hill. Marshall right on it as expected. Polson in the 2 spot. Mike St. Martin up to the 3. Weniger in the 4. So right now, Polson 18-5-10. 5:14 for St. Martin. 5:15 for Weniger. Those guys separated by just a couple seconds, about 2.9. Weniger going 16-0 last time by his best lap on lap number 11 with 1:15 to go. Weniger rocking that all blue car, working up the hill right now. More of a blue-purple, kind of a plum almost. Watch the top of the hill. Not to be confused with Patrick Wardlaw's electric blue. Working over the kicker right now. 55 seconds ago, another hot lap there from Weniger. 15.8. Puts him up to the 3 spot now. Weniger within 2.8 of poles in here. 45 seconds to go. Oh, man, low kiss off the pipe. Gravy on it. 35 seconds to go. That might move Mike St. Martin back up to the 3 spot. We're going to check the loop. Wardlaw taking a spill there. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Watch it working up the hill. That's our leader getting it wrong. Oh, man, and again, him and Wardlaw getting together. Let him grab you. Go, go, go. Series of unfortunate events there for Wardlaw and Haler. Haler looking like he's going to maintain the lead here. 19-lap pace and holding. 24-second lap across the line there for Haler. 19 and a 5, 11 now. Watching the sweeper go low. Oh, man, move this guy to the middle. What a move there from Gravy. Derek Murray, you are done. First one done, cross the line. Patrick Wardlaw done. Haler's done. There's Polson. Weniger done. Waiting on St. Martin. There he is. Bring him in, shut him down. Haler going to maintain the lead in that heat. 19 and a 5, 13. Polson going 18 and a 5, 07. 18 and a 5, 13 from St. Martin. 5-15 from Jeff Weniger. Jeff Weniger doing his best run on the layout by 2 laps. Weniger throwing down an 18-lap run there. Previous best was a 16 and a 5:03. Fantastic run there for Jeff Weniger. Murray going 17 and a 5:07. Wardlaw 17 and a 5:09. Tony? All right. Oh, wrong camera. There we go. We got Tony Mandela in the background right there. There you go. Wave to the camera, Tony. All right, I'm going to get round number 2 set up here. We'll take a little small break. I'll put a timer on the screen. Don't go too far. We'll be back. Yeah, I forgot to turn that on a little bit ago. Is that enough? 10 minutes? I feel like it should be enough, right? That should not take that long to change. Work harder. All right, gang, about 3 minutes here till round number 2. 1.5 minutes. All right, fellas, start getting them ready. Marshall, start making your way out here. Got about 20 seconds here till we get rolling with race number 1. Yes, sir. Here comes LeBeau and Danny D. All right, we got marshals, we got cars. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. A little bit of round number 2. Race number 1. All right, everybody all checked in. 21.5 spec buggy. The order. It's going to roll out like this. Gavin Miller, your sweet heat TQ and winner from round number 1, going to roll out first. Drake LeBeau going to roll out 2. Danny D. Seth Booga Bear Godin. David Gravy and Kevin Ross. Quiet on the stand. All right, drivers. I'll call you by name. Gavin. Drake LeBeau. Danny D. Bear. Gravy. And Ross. Oh, no, watching carousel corner. Clear now. Miller going for a little rollover on lap number 2. Start of lap 2. 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Lap 1 going to go to Drake LeBeau. Drake LeBeau going to take lap 2 as well. 21.5, 02 pace early on here. Detloff 05. Gavin on 20. Ross on 20. Gravy 1901. Golden 1907. Watch you working up the hill. Oh, man. Good patience. Good turnaround there. Work together. That is the name of the game here. LeBeau goes 14-1 last time by. Puts him on a 21-5 flat. 0.2. 3/10 to the good of Gavin Miller's TQ time. Watch going to the kicker. Oh, man. LeBeau was parked there. LeBeau was up to a 22-lap run after that last lap. Series of unfortunate events here. Going to leave LeBeau scratching at a 19. And there it is. It's Danny D to the point now. Detloff, 21-lap run. Miller up to a 21-lap run. Godin finds his way up to the 3 spot. 20-lap run for him. LeBeau, 14-1 recovery lap there. Puts him on a 19-5:01. Lots of work to do here for LeBeau. Gravy on a 19. Ross on 18. 1:55 in, 3:05 to go. Detloff going 14-3 last time by his hot lap. Hot lap at a race, though, goes to Drake LeBeau, the previous 14-0. Detloff goes 14-2. Back-to-back hot laps there for Diesel. Working to switch back up the hill. Watch it working down the hill. Watch the top of the chicane. Clear. Miller going to roll it over. Miller going for the CJ Weisenberger right there. The double stuff. Oh, no. That is your car. Detloff lending a listening ear here. Detloff car making a noise. I don't know if the motor moved or what, but landed on power working up that hill there, and then you heard it kerplunk. That's going to move, I believe, Drake LeBeau back to the front. 14-0 again for LeBeau. 1:55 to go. LeBeau hard charging here. 21-5:14 pace. LeBeau with a long lap early on, then goes 14-1, 14-0, 14-0, 14-0, 14-1, 14-0. Chugging here. Then backing it up 14-4, 14-2. Godin with a 14-1. Separation 1/10 up front right now. Another 14-0 for LeBeau. 1:20 to go. Leader working up the hill, coming up on Ross. Leader coming up on Ross. Coming in quick. Lots of room right here. Go, 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 go. 1:10 to go. Another 14-1 from LeBeau. Miller sneaking his way up to the 2 spot, 20-5 flat. Godin 0-1. Watch the top of the hill. Gravy turning early. Gravy and Ross both pushing 19 lap paces right now. 45 seconds to go. Qualifying order looking to maintain the same pace here. LeBeau cracking some laps. I don't know if he's got enough time, but he is going 14-1, 14-0, 14-0, 14-1. Oh, man. Just a little minimum lap time action there. Drake LeBeau, 13-9 last time by. 5 seconds to go. There won't be enough time, but there's going to be a battle in the A main here. LeBeau looking to hang on to the 2 spot. Working up the hill, 21-5:07 pace. David Gravy, you are done. Drake LeBeau, you are done. Gavin Miller, done. There's Godin. There's Ross. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Drake LeBeau going to take that one. Going to maintain the 2 spot on the grid right now, tentatively. Drake LeBeau still doing his best run on the layout right there. LeBeau had about a 10-second long crash. So even with that crash, doing his best run on the layout. Gavin going 21. Godin 21 and a 5-13. Gravy 19. 19 from Ross. Race number 2, you guys are up. Drake LeBeau got Gavin Miller's number for the main here. Those are some laps. Yeah. All right, our marshal's spreading out here. Oh, looks like Gavin got promoted to the top of the hill spot. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Oh, here comes Jeff. I was like, wait a minute. Missing a Winiger up there. Jeff making his way up here. Round number 2, race number 2, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Doing a little Tuesday night action here at Trackside. Haven't had Tuesday night race in the last couple weeks. This is a nice little refreshing change of pace. These guys gearing up. Preparation. Sweet Heat round number 2 this Friday. Well, you know, if Danny and Gavin wouldn't hold up the program any longer, I could, but these guys keep tacking minutes on. These are valuable racing minutes we're giving away. But yes. All right, this is going to be the order. Steve Haler going out first. Dennis Poles and Mike St. Martin. Jeff Weniger, Derek Murray, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, guys. On your name. Steve Haler. Dennis Poles and Mike St. Martin. Jeff Weniger, Derek Murray, and Patrick Wardlaw. Off and rolling race number 2 here. These guys trying to sneak their way up into the top 4. We only got 12 cars here tonight, so 4 guys will lock into the A main. Everybody else going to have to bump their way in. Wardlaw out of the gate, 16-1. Haler, 16-5. 17-7 from Weniger. Haler throwing down 16-0-0 last time by to Wardlaw, 17-8. Haler taking over the top spot. Working around the fast footwork of Drake LeBeau there. 110 in, 350 to go. 15-9 last time by for our leader. 19 and a 5:08 pace. Haler working up the hill. White, green, and purple. Weniger in that 2 spot. 4.2 the separation up front. Weniger on 18. Wardlaw 17:01. Murray and Polson 17:03. Mike St. Martin 17:06. Watching the sweeper go low. Weniger going for a ride. 140 down, 320 to go. Watch it right in front. Car coming up speed in the switchback. Clear now. Watch it right in front. Keep it tight. Clear. Everybody's starting to bunch up a little bit here, working on the straightaway. Watch coming on the straight. Clear. 2 down, 3 to go. Haler, your leader, caught behind some short course lap traffic here. Working that wide line coming up the hill. Patience is a factor. Leader is that white, green, and purple buggy through the sweeper. Steve Haler, 19 and a 5:06 pace. Weniger back in that 2 spot. Him and Wardlaw separated by 110. Shades of blue buggies. Weniger 17-1. Here come Wardlaw. Wardlaw, 17-3. So Weniger going to hang on to that 2 spot. Watch it working a single. Haler getting caught up. Work together, work together. Leader is that green, white, and purple. In and out of the chicane go Haler. That's our leader with 2:15 to go. Weniger and Wardlaw separated by 4/10. 17-0 to a 17-1. Advantage Weniger. 18 and a 5:08 for him. 09 for Wardlaw. Oh man, Wardlaw quick up down there. Good move from LeBeau. $3:10 down, 150 to go. Watch you working up the kicker. Clear now, 140 to go. Haler, Weniger, Wardlaw. A little bit of a longer lap there for Wardlaw last time by. Going to give Weniger a little bit of breathing room here. Battle still for that 4-5. Mike St. Martin and Derek Murray separation 6/100ths. 120 to go. Derek Murray working in and out of chicane down the line here. Shades of blue. Cross the stripe. 17-2. Mike St. Martin last time by 18-8. So Murray a little bit of breathing room now. 1.5 to split. Murray now within 1/10 of Wardlaw. Watch it right in front. Wardlaw going to give that 10th up. Weniger going 16-1 his best lap. Watching the chicane. Clear. 50 seconds to go. These guys shuffling about. Haler remains out front. Weniger in a 2. St. Martin and Wardlaw separation 3/10. Murray within 2.8. Polson moving up to the 4-5 spot now. Murray down to the 6. 35 seconds to go. Weniger 16-0. Hot lap last time by. St. Martin 16-8. St. Martin moves up to the 3. Wardlaw down to the 4. Watch you working around the sweeper. Clear. Murray going to get it wrong. Murray and Polson only separated by 9/10. That's surely enough. 5 seconds to go here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Mike St. Martin, you are done. Dennis Polson, Jeff Weniger, Steve Haler, all done. Waiting on Wardlaw, waiting on Murray. There's Wardlaw. And there's Derek Murray. That's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Steve Haler going to take that one. 19 and a 5:09. Jeff Weniger knocking another 12 seconds off his best run. 18 and a 5:03 for Weniger right there. A new personal best. St. Martin, 17 and a 5:02.91. Patrick Wardlaw, 17 and a 5:02.97. Polson 17 and a 5:05. Derek Murray 17 and a 5:06. Those two separated by just 8/10. Oh. Double O. All right. I'm going to actually put a timer on the screen. I'm going to get the next round set up here. We are making pretty decent time despite Gavin and Danny D's best efforts. All right, gang, I'm throwing round number 3 up on the results board here pretty shortly. I'm going to throw a timer on the screen. It's not going to be the longest timer, but if you need more time and your name is not Gavin or Danny, just let me know. Those guys used up their Gregory brownie points for the night. Especially Gavin. He's always usually at a deficit, so. All right. Timer's on. I'm going to go hang up the qualifier 3 heat sheet. Surprise, surprise. It's going to be the same as it was in qualifiers 1 and 2. We'll be back. About 3 minutes, guys, till round number 3. All right, let's get him rolling out here. Round number 3. Time is up. There we go. This is what the people want to see right here. I haven't seen any comments from a mama or a papa bear. Yep. They must be eating their too hot and too cold porridge. But I'm pumped. Here comes Daniel Detloff. I see a 1 Gavin Miller over there. He's making his way out here. A little bit of round 3 at qualifying. Yep, round 3. We're in good time. We should be able to wrap her up right at about 9 p.m. on the nose, I think. Oh, Gavin busting out the Stig body. Looks like the Stig. The Stig. No, not the Stink. Stig. All right. Oh, straight away. All right. Now let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Drake LeBeau isn't up here. I didn't want him to have an unfair disadvantage, you know, something. These guys warming him up for Q3. All right, straightaway is closed. Drake LeBeau going to roll us out first in this one. Gavin Miller going to roll out 2. Seth Godin going to go out number 3. David Gravy 4. Kevin Ross going to roll out in the 5. And Daniel Detloff bringing up the rear. All right. Marshall's looking pretty ready. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Drake LeBeau. Gavin Miller. Seth Godin. David Gravy. Kevin Ross. And Daniel Detloff. Watch it right in front. Clear. Watch it working out of the switchback. Clear. Car coming up to speed. Work together. Work together. Good patience there. Early laps working here. No need to force anything all crazy. Work it out. Get in the groove. .40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. Drake LeBeau, 14-3, 14-2. Gavin Miller, 14-4, 14-3. Godin, Detloff, Ross, Gravy. Clean qualifier working here. 1 minute in with 4 long minutes to go. 14 ones from the top 2. And Drake LeBeau, how about a 13-9? Thanks, how you doing? 22 lap run now. 3:50 to go. LeBeau working a TQ run. Watch it working up the hill, up the hill. Cam going for a little roll over there. Work together, work together. How about a 13-8 from Drake LeBeau? Leader working down the line, working on the back of Gravy here. Gravy gives him room. Good drive in there. Work together, work together. 3:25 to go. LeBeau, Detloff, Godin. Godin going 14-2 last time by his best lap. Little hit off the pipe there for Ross. Plenty of time left in this one. 3:10 to go. LeBeau, 22 and a 5:11. Watch coming on the straightaway. Go low, 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 low. Clear now. Oh, man, that was Gravy getting it wrong. Gravy was rocking a 20-lap pace right there. LeBeau on a 22. Detloff goes 14-3 last time by on a 21-lap run. Godin on 21. Miller 20. Ross 20. Ross doing his hot lap last time by 15-0. Gavin with a 14-0. Halfway down, halfway to go. A lot of good runs working here. Drive it right. Hit your marks. Watch you working a single. LeBeau, your leader, working up the hill. Detloff in tow. Watch coming on the straightaway, go low. Leader working on the back of Ross if and when. Followed by second place of Danny Detloff. Watch coming out of the carousel. Good check up there from Godin. Gravy, a little kiss off the pipe. Oh, man, Ross falling apart like a dry biscuit out there. Was on his best run, getting in his own head. The all green working in front of the driver's stand. Watching the sweeper go low. .125 to go. LeBeau out front. Another 13-8 there for Drake LeBeau. Working up the hill is our leader. Godin gives him plenty of room there. The homeboys working together. Watching the kicker landing. Keep it tight. Leader coming up on Ross, if and when. Detloff goes 14-1. His best lap. Puts him within 5.5 seconds of LeBeau. Watch coming on the straight go low. Miller getting it wrong. 55 seconds to go. LeBeau, Detloff, Godin. Leader working on the back of Gavin, if and when. White and purple. That is your leader working up the hill. Shout out Mike Lindquist, because that old school x-ray ride is working for LeBeau. Little kiss off the pipe there. 35 seconds to go. Watch coming on the straight. Go low, low, low. Lower. Clear. Nothing but racetrack now. The only thing separating Drake LeBeau from a TQ run is him and his own hands. LeBeau working a kicker. Carousel corner. Driver stand jump. Go wide. Clear. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to get one more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, man. Work it out. Done, done, done. Waiting on the all green. And that is a race. Bring him in, shut him down. As a single tear rolls down Gavin Miller's cheek, Drake LeBeau going to take the TQ. LeBeau, 22 and a 5.10. His best run on the layout. Detloff, 21 and a 5.04. His best run on the layout. Seth Godin, 21 and a 5.11. His best run on the layout. David Gravy, 19. Kevin Ross, 19. Oh, man, we got It's Joey tuning in from Oklahoma. Watch a little racing here in a Wisconsin Tuesday night. Oklahoma. Yep. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, unfortunately, I built that little lip in post, so it's only one direction. It's not an omnidirectional lip. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. All right, these guys ready to roll. Straightaway closed. The order, it's going to go Steve Haler, going to go up first. Jeff Weniger going to go out second, followed by Mike St. Martin. Patrick Wardlaw, Dennis Polson, and Derek Murray. Hi, guys. This is race number 2, round number 3. On your name. Steve Haler. Jeff Weniger. Mike St. Martin. Patrick Wardlaw. Dennis Polson. And Derek Murray. Oh, man, Haler going big on lap number 1, trying to put it on the platform there. Fresh gears in a transmission, trying to see how true they roll. Oh, so very close. But Haler got the money line working there. The money line is to send it and come up just a bit short of the next platform. You get kind of a little pop effect. That's almost perfect right there. Haler working it in and out of the chicane, white, green, and purple. That's your leader. 15-6 last time by, watching in front of the stand. Marshall dancing a jig out there. That's Kevin Ross, ladies and gentlemen. Haler, 19 and a 5.03 pace right now. Murray in that 2 spot, 18.05. Oh, man, watch out, a sweeper. How's our leader getting caught up? Haler working a driver's stand jump, white, green, and purple. Murray in that 2 spot, going to tighten up a little bit here. 3.1 was the split. Haler coming across to the long one. Murray a little bit longer. So it's Jeff Winiger to the 2 now. Murray down to the 3, followed by Wardlaw, St. Martin, Polson. 3:20 to go. Haler hanging on to that 19 lap pace. Winiger 18 and a 5:14. Murray on an 18. 15.8 across the line there for Derek Murray, his best lap. St. Martin, Wardlaw, Polson, all 16 lap runs right now. A little left in the chamber there for St. Martin, Wardlaw, and Polson. Plenty of time left to pull the trigger here. 2 down, 3 to go. Haler, 15-3, hot lap of the race. Working up the hill. $15.9 across the line for our leader. 19 and a 5.09 pace. Murray looking to move up 1 spot on the grid here. Looking to knock Wardlaw down a little bit. Halfway down, halfway to go. Haler all alone, that 19-lap run. Winiger 18, Murray 18. Wardlaw on a medium 17. 17 for St. Martin, 16 for Dennis Polson with 2:10 to go. Winiger go 15-7 last time by his best lap. Winiger dived to the inside there. Wardlaw, these guys keeping it clean. Down the straightaway. Work together, work together. Excellent. 3 down, 2 to go. Another hot lap there for Haler, 15-3. Oh, man, Murray going to park it. Keep it clean through the chicane. Working it out, coming on the straightaway here. 2 buggies in the short course. That's how we do it on a Tuesday night with 1:45 to go. 15-1 there for Steve Haler. Watch coming on the straightaway. Haler, a little contact with the curb in there. Works it out in his favor. 15-9 across the stripe. 19 and a 5.04 pace. Leader working on the back of Winiger if and when. Right here. Excellent. Watch coming into the chicane. Keep it close to the pipe. Oh, man. Booger Bear getting in the way. Oh, my gosh. You know, it's a questionable marshal job when Drake LeBeau's throwing his hands up in the air. That's the litmus test right there. That's how you know there's some shame being brought onto that chicane situation right there. The shame. Steve Haler, 14-9 last time by. 19 and a 5.03 pace. Haler working in and out of the chicane. Down the line here, chipping away at his best run in the layout. 15-5 right there. 20 seconds to go. It's going to be close. Sweeper go low. Sweeper go low, low, low. Clear now. Leader going to be coming up on Polson. Leader on Polson. Oh, man. By the hairs of his chinny chin chin. Steve Haler, you are done. Everybody else still racing around you? Excellent. Weniger's done. There's Wardlaw and St. Martin. Ugh. Little contact there to sweeper. Derek Murray done his poles and done. That's a race. Haler going to take that heat. Just missing his best run in the layout. Haler throwing down 19 in a 5:02.2. His best run was 19 in a 5:01. Thanks a lot, Seth. Derek Murray going 18.5, 12. Weniger 18.5, 13. Wardlaw 17. St. Martin 17. 16 for Dennis Polzed. Good race in there. I'm going to get the main set up right now. Three rounds of qualifying tonight here on a Tuesday. I'm going to get the main event set up right now. We're going to take a little break. I'm going to put a timer on our screen. And then we'll come back for a little B-main, A-main action Tuesday night. Two-wheel drive, 21.5. We'll take a quick word from our sponsors here. Roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. I made one small modification here. Merry Christmas, David Gravy. I'm going to put one more person in the A main, but we're still going to bump 2. We are still going to bump 2. So that way each race will have 5 marshals. 5 marshals marshaling 7 cars. So I didn't really think ahead about that. I had it 4 guys marshaling, and that's just not going to really work. So I got the timer going. I'm going to send the mains to the printer right now. So race number 1. It's going to be 21.5 Spec B main. We got Steve Haler, Kevin Ross, Jeff Weniger, Dennis Polson, Derek Murray, Mike St. Martin, and Patrick Wardlaw. You guys will be in race number 1. Marshals are going to be my A main guys. We're talking about your top qualifier, Drake LeBeau. Your Sweet Heat points leader, Gavin Miller. Danny D, Seth, Booga Bear, Godin, and David Gravy. Gonna add just a couple extra minutes here, guys. Sorry, I had a couple things come up here. Just a skosh more. You don't look very ready over there. All right. Let's slowly start making our way out here. Let's hold the cars till we get the fellas out there. This is going to be the 21.5 spec B main. We probably still have to pull the track off. I don't think that happened, did it? It did? Oh, I must have missed that. Yeah, it's just been one of them days. Ever since Seth walked in with that haircut, I just can't keep my head straight. You guys can interpret that whatever way you see fit. That's all right. I've had every hair. I could do it all. I just pull it off. I've had buzzed. I've had bald. I've had down past my... What time is it? 8:50? Down past my nipples. Had it all. I can't say it twice. We'll get demonetized. Danny on his way out here. Gravy on his way. Yo, you're joking right now. Well, someone's got to make it. He's got a Marshall. He's got a setup station on his car right now. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in here. There will be 2 minutes in between. Just throw some wheels on that thing. What are you setup stationing it for? Take that bucket right there. All right. All right. Let's grid him up here. 21.5 B main. Steve Haler going to be on the 1. Kevin Ross on the 2. Jeff Winiger on the 3. Dennis Polson on the 4. Derek Murray on the 5. Mike St. Martin 6. And Patrick Wardlaw going to be on the 7. Well, it's a Larry Wright body on a breadbasket Brian short course. Dennis Polson had a breakage that was going to take much longer than getting the car ready, so I salvaged a ride up for him. All right, let's take it nice and easy on lap number 1 here. Can't win it in the first corner, but you can lose it. All right, guys, nice and smooth. On the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Little turn in early there. Easy in the back. It's a long race. Everybody very close. Haler going to dump it out front. Ross and Winiger are going to go by. Haler to the 3. Murray. Poles and Wardlaw. St. Martin. Everybody still very, very close. Kevin Ross out front, working through the sweeper into the kicker right now. We're only 40 seconds in, 4:20 left to go. Ross in that all green. Working up the hill. Haler finds his way back to the 2. Wardlaw to the inside of Murray for the 3 spot. Murray down to the 4. Winiger, Poles, and St. Martin. One minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Ross working through the sweeper right now. Last time by 15-3. That's your leader working in front of the driver's stand through the switchback. All green with the pink rear wheels. 3:45 to go. Haler still in the 2. Haler working up the hill. Here come Wardlaw in the 3 spot. Top 2 guys looking to transfer into race number 2. You'll have 2 and some change minutes to get your car ready because Gavin's going to run off the track after this and get his car ready. $3:25 to go. Leader working a driver's stand jump. Coming up on poles and if and when. Haler in that driver's stand jump. Where Wardlaw. A little separation of Wardlaw. Not too much. 150 and 3:10 to go. Wardlaw doing his best lap last time by 15.5. Murray with a 16.0. Both these guys starting to dial it in. Ross in and out of the chicane. Watching the sweeper go low, 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 low. $2:45 to go. Oh, Rossalo crossed up top of the hill. Gets her back pointed in forward direction. Haler on his lid, top of the hill. Oh, man, coming on the straightaway. So here come Haler down the line, halfway down, halfway to go, and here comes Patrick Wardlaw, third place on Mike St. Martin. Oh, man, St. Martin gets crossed up right in front of him. That allowed Derek Murray to scoot on by. Haler working a single. Murray over to kicker. Wardlaw going to get it wrong in the kicker. 3 down, 2 to go. Kevin Ross out front, working up the hill, all green. Oh, man, Wardlaw getting into him a little bit there. Coming in a little hot. Godin motioning him in the right direction. 150 to go. Ross got a good lead working right here. 18-0 last time by. Still got a comfortable lead out front. Haler in that 2 spot. Haler working a switchback right now. Derek Murray in the 3. Murray taking 3/10 off of Haler last time by. Ross elongating his lead. 15-1 last time by for Kevin Ross. His best lap. 3:40 down, 120 to go. Leader working on St. Martin. Work together. Awesome. Oh, man, Haler get it wrong in a sweeper. No marshal needed. Gravy was ready. Murray closing in just a little bit here. 4 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Murray going for a quick up-down. Haler 17-2 across the line. Derek Murray with a 16-5, still taking some tenths off him. Second place working up the hill, down through the chicane. Going to be coming up on Patrick Wardlaw, if and when. That is our leader. Another hot lap there for Ross, and even quicker 15-1. Backs it up 15-4. Kevin Ross in the zone. Just got to come home on the rear bumper of Derek Murray here. Giving that rear bumper a little tap. Oh, man, Murray come a little crossed off that kicker. 20 seconds to go. Watching a sweeper go low, low, low. That's the time right there. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Dennis Poles in the first of the done. St. Martin done. There's Murray and Haler. Haler punching his ticket. Couple more to finish. Weniger going to get Wardlaw at the end there. Those guys coming down to the very end. 8/10 to split, and that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. We can go ahead and get that track blown off. All right, I'm going to get that 2-minute timer working here. Track all blown off. 2-minute timer rolling here. Slow rolling for a 1, Gavin Miller. Drivers in the next race, you can line up by line if you so desire. Little bit fractionally behind my original anticipated departure time. It is 9 p.m. right now, so I'm a little bit behind schedule. I apologize. 2-minute timer working along here. Your tires sauced, Gavin? Drake LeBeau, help a brother out. Sauce his tires for him. Right there in that stack. Timer winding down. These guys making their way to the line here. We're going to have Drake LeBeau going to be on that number 1 spot. Gavin Miller going to be on the number 2. Danny D going to be on the 3. Godin going to be on the 4. David Gravy 5. Kevin Ross going to be on the 6. And Steve Haler going to be on the 7. They're slow rolling it. We got 25 seconds left. Gavin's icing the kicker right now. All right, Gavin throwing the tires on right now. Everybody else starting to make their way up here. We are looking for Drake LeBeau, Gavin Miller, Danny D, Seth Godin, David Gravy, Kevin Ross, Steve Haler. Gravy, why don't you take your number on the order over there? You're number 5. So wherever number 5 is. Oh, yeah. Well, because, like, me in particular, like, I lock in on one spot on the driver's stand, and I try and qualify my way, so I get to pick that spot on the driver's stand, and if I'm, like, 2 or 3 spots over, I might as well just not run. So we take that lining up and the number thing pretty serious around here. All right, here come LeBeau. Gavin on his way here. That's what my dad says all the time. I said, no, I'm just going to qualify good enough that I can stand where I want. That's the mindset you got to have. I'm going to race my way in. Hurry up, Gavin. Make it quicker. You got about 10 seconds. All right. Here comes Gavin. Appreciate the patience. All right. Let's do it. Final race of the evening. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. 1 lap of warm-up. Watch you working up the hill. All right, everybody all checked in. Straightaway's closed. Drake LeBeau going to be on the number 1 spot. Gavin Miller going to be on the number 2. Danny D on the 3. Seth Godin on the 4. David Gravy going to be on the 5. And your bump-up drivers, Kevin Ross and Steve Haler, are going to be 6, 7. Godin on the 4. Please. All right, we're all gridded up here. We're ready to go. I want to see a good, slow start. Take it easy. Don't do nothing crazy. Let's have a little fun. 21.5 spec A main. on the sound of the tone. Easy through lap 1. Give yourself a little cushion. Give the driver in front of you a little cushion. Appreciate that. It's a long race. That's how you started right there. 21.5 Spec A main. Gravy going to tap out on lap number 2. Ross getting caught up in that. Watch the driver stand jump. Clear. Back to the front. Drake LeBeau. Working in front of the stand. Detloff taps out in the carousel. Watching the sweeper go low. Sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. Oh, man. We're about 55 seconds in. We're going sweet heat style, so we got 7:05 to go. Watching driver stand jump. Gather it up. Leaders on Ross. Second place on Ross. Thank you. LeBeau and Miller. 1 and 2. Golden in that 3 spot. Danny D in the 4. And it's Gravy. Ross and Haler with 6:40 to go. 1 and 2 down the line here. Working through the sweeper. Going to be coming up on Gravy if and when. Drake in that white and the purple. Gavin in that pink, blue, and white. Gravy giving him plenty of room here. Tuck in, follow right behind him. David Gravy currently at number 5 spot. 13.9 for LeBeau last time by. 14.0 for Gavin. About a half a second covers him. Gavin going to tap out in the switchback section here. Here come Godin. 3rd place on Ross. 3rd place on Ross. Now 2nd place on Ross. 3rd place working behind you, Kevin, and 4th to follow. 2 minutes down, 6 minutes to go. LeBeau adding a little on the lead gap here, throwing down a 13.8 that time by. Godin in the 2 spot. Godin working the driver stand jump. Silver, purple, and white. White wheels. In and out of the chicane. Up on the trackside curbing. Gabbing, matching. Danny D right there. So 2, 3, and 4 working their way around a carousel. Going to be coming up on Haler and then Gravy if and when. Leader be on Haler, then 2nd, 3rd, go, go, go. 2:50 and 5:10 to go. LeBeau out front. Got a 7.5 second advantage right now. Battles for the 2 spot. Look at the screen for 1 second, and it's Gavin to the 2 now. 3-way battle working up the hill. Miller, Godin, and Detloff. Detloff having a look there and a sweeper on Godin. Can't make it stick. Godin up on 2 wheels. Danny checking up. A little wide on that single there. Gathers it up. Danny been used to being in this position before. Seth Godin says, every time I practice, Danny D always wants to follow. He never wants to lead. So Detloff been training for this. He knows Godin's every move. Oh, look at the inside there. Godin slamming the door. These guys got to work together just a little bit, try and catch Gavin. Oh, man, Godin up on 2 wheels. Detloff gets caught just a little bit, but gets away. Halfway down, halfway to go. LeBeau out front. LeBeau, 8.4 second lead right now. 14.0 last time by. Gavin with a 14.1. Detloff 14.5. Godin 14.4. Then it's Gravy. Ross and Haler. 15.0 last time by for Ross. Back it up 15.3. Ross not too far off of David Gravy right now. Battle for the number 5 spot. Gravy in that Technicolor Dream Buggy working down the straightaway. Ross in the all green. Gravy with a 14.7, his best lap when it counts. Ross 15.5, 3 seconds to split. Back to the front, it's Drake LeBeau working on the back of Godin here. 3:15 to go. Miller still in that 2 spot, watching the switchback. I believe that was Miller on his lid, and it was. Haler being extra patient. Got battles working around him here. Go, go, go. 5 down, 3 to go. Danny D up to the 2 spot now. Detloff down the line, 2:50 on the clock. 14-3, Gavin 14-2. Where is Godin? Godin not quite close enough to capitalize on this just yet. About 2 corners back, and there it is. Gavin on his lid at top of the hill. Godin going to be right on his bumper now. Takes the inside. Go, go, go. $5.40 down, 2:20 to go. LeBeau, Detloff, Godin. Going to be Gravy, Ross. And Haler, 2:10 to go. LeBeau out front. 12.9 second lead right now. Watch the top of the hill. Godin going to go for a quick up down there. Haler on his lid. 1:50 to go. LeBeau, Detloff, Godin. Then it's Gravy. Miller, Ross, and Haler. $6.30 now, 1:30 to go. Everybody kind of spread out right now. LeBeau way out front. Detloff way in the 2 spot. Godin way in the 3. Gavin within 5.7 of Gravy. Ross within 3.3 of Gavin. 1:10 to go. Gravy going 14.6 last time by his best lap. 7 minutes down, 1 long minute to go. Watch it working the switchback. Clear now. Gavin tapping out there. No Marshall needed. 7:20 down. 40 seconds to go. Everybody's starting to spread it out here. Gavin going to get it wrong in the carousel corner. Here comes Kevin Ross. Ross going to take that position from Gavin Miller. Ross going 14.9 last time by. 20 seconds to go. Top of the hill. Haler going to get it wrong right there. Race clock about to expire here on this lackluster 21.5 A main. Cross the line and you will be done. LeBeau, Detloff, Godin, all done. Gravy done. Waiting on Ross and Haler. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Drake LeBeau going to take that one tonight. Tone-to-tone victory there for LeBeau. Detloff going to bring home the 2. Seth Godin 3. And it's Gravy in the 4. Ross in the 5. Gavin Miller and Steve Haler 6 and 7. All right, everybody, that concludes racing for this evening. If you have a tab in the store, please head and get that taken care of right away. We'll have a very minuscule amount of practice after in case you want to try one more thing. And that's really all I got. Thanks for coming out. And we'll see you this Friday for round 2 of Sweet Heat. Gravy jumped.